Eric, they stole 21 ships. Can you believe that?
Blimey! 21 ships! They could have granted me a ship. 21 ships. What is their plan? How shall they bring a spring upon 21 ships?
At once.
Blow me down. Those are some rather bilge-sucking individuals. I have threatened them with a keelhole before. 21 ships. Imagine the amount of letters of marque. Where shall they voyage with 21 ships? Where will they find the doubloons for the upkeep? Booty is scarce around these parts. I'm still not up on the lemon juice.
No.
Rosé's still frightened.
No. Get the lemon juice. I just got up on the coconut milk a couple weeks ago. No. Get the lemon juice. Now y'all trying to conspiracy. No.
And that's the question. Is it the lemon of the tangerine? Is they squeezing it out of the nectarine?
I don't have that answer, and I usually have every answer. Which ship does this flag represent? Scallywagonia. You got it first.
Dude, I'm from there. I'm Scallywagonia.
Bro was not getting invited back to the crew. Arg. When I was still a young swashbuckler, a landlubber tried to hit me with a stick, and I did like this, and it broke in half. I then picked him and threw him onto the map table, and it broke in half. If you're a young buccaneer and you're in a situation where you're an F student, let me tell you something. You got a bright future, lad. See, an A student is the perfect crew member. He works for me, and he follows my commands perfectly. A B student, that's my quartermaster. The C students, those are crew founders. Then you got to D. D is between a crew founder and a captain. Someone that has founded a crew but truly wants to lead it. He just doesn't know how to do it. And then you got the F students. The F students are captains. They're so fucking courageous that they couldn't sit on the boat, because whatever commands people were trying to give them, they just knew. Those were the words of the son of a biscuit eater. For example, Blackbeard pulled up a scroll. His favorite rum, Port Narrow. What do? Duty free, bloody Port Narrow rum. That night, sipping me bloody Port Narrow rum in the tavern by myself with him, chilling. Why? I studied, lad. I knew what blew him down. That's it. This be a dangerous fellow venturer. A scourge of the 7 seas. He thinks flogging be him running a rig. Davy Jones is calling to him from his menacing locker. His character was deadly. His wishes were extreme. He would not have hesitated to cleave a man to the brisket if he wanted to. He sees every buccaneer as a bounty. I have already fed the fish a few times due to Blackbeard, but he let me go with only a keelhole. When I saw he became shark bait, I spliced the main brace. All buccos shall rejoice. Yo ho ho. He was a true scourge. A true scurvy dog. I looked in his eyes and saw Davy looking back. A crew of 30 landlubbers plundered my ship. Why me? Why my crew? They always try to plunder my crew. My ship is leaking, matey. It's fine though, I blew the men down.
That's a hearty piece of clothing in your possession.
Thank you, matey. Ahoy!
Hey, we have the same peg length.
We do, matey. Ahoy! I forgot your name, my fellow buccaneer. Don't worry, matey. Ahoy!
Good luck on your voyage.
You too, matey. Ahoy!
No coping today. Surely we can lock in. That looks like it's not even. This is Portugal? Boss? Oh, this is not easy for my initial thought for some reason. But why is this? Oh, this is about to be a generational fumble. I'm closing my eyes because I'm embarrassed. Okay, we're chilling. Is this ever like near like Okinawa? I mean, there's lots of water and what am I looking at? This could also be nowhere near where I'm guessing. It'd be like Taiwan or something for all I know. It's just Osaka. Like, I actually don't know where to go here. I could see it being. I just hope it's not British Columbia, bro. I'm gonna go Europe, but I don't even know where to go in Europe. Oh my gosh, this is bad. I don't know. That could have been way worse. Okay. Oh, dude, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I am what the actual. But we could be in the Kangaroo Island or something, or maybe it's like one of these. I shouldn't get it. It could be one of these or one of these, but it was that one. Okay. I knew the water west was a little inconspicuous.
Well, I don't see your ship, Captain.
Calico Pack, Humble him.
Hardtack, hater, vitamin, lacquer, landlubber, deck scrubber, biscuit eater.
Oh, shiver me timbers.
Matey, you got no stories to tell on the tavern benches. Matey, you walked inside the tavern to tell the tallest stories in the sea and everyone asked where's his wenches. Matey, you look like Davy Jones kicked you out of his locker because you told him you never tried Port Narrow rum.
Stop slandering me, crew.
Headhunters, smallest bounty sounding up. Matey, you're the voyage that never set sail.
10 buccaneers in 10 years. With you all going to prison, what are you going to miss most about voyages on the open sea?
Walking the plank. Walking the plank.
Matey, I require this victory. My captain is partially shipless. I swim around with my crewmates.
Captain Speed, I can see your face. Why are you trying to hang the jib? Do me look like I'm running a rig? You's a scurvy dog, you know. You don't like your fellow crewmates, do you? You don't like 'em.
Deck scrubber. Deck scrubber. Deck scrubber. Deck scrubber. You see, all these crewmates around me are deck scrubbers, right? And the thing is, they have no freedom. Their captain determines when they wake up. Their captain determines when they go to sleep. Their captain determines their activities on the ship. And that's not the purpose of our time on the sea, matey. Everyone watching this is destined to be a captain, not rot away as a lowly landlubber like all these crewmates around me. And the thing is, there are so many opportunities to rule your ship nowadays. All you have to do is grab your boat, have some sails, and just start voyaging the open sea. If you already admire captains, you know, Blackbeard, Calico Pack, you might as well just sail along with them and start gaining knowledge, matey. And if you want to learn how to start voyaging, comment the words Port Narrow and I'll help you out.
Which plank is longer?
A really easy question. I know my way around the ship and the plank, but are these scallywags running a rig on me? Yarg, me do not allow such shenanigans. They wish me to pick the obvious answer, but I know they be keeping something up their sleeve. I'm choosing the shorter plank. It's the shorter plank.
Arg, matey. Surely you chose the plank, eh?
Blimey!
There be times when I'm alone, voyaging the open sea. I be so paranoid I hear one splash and think it be a boat approaching me. Or there also be times when I see ships glowing with a ghostly light, though those could be just personal apparitions. But if you be watching this with me and become fearful and gasp in terror or scream, I be not the culprit. 3 a.m. is when most matey be walking on the plank. Any other crewmate be wondering how they came up with walking the plank. Matey, no. Matey just walked on a plank, you see? They walk literally on a plank. That's how they be calling it. In reality, it would take 19 years to circumnavigate the globe. 19 years to sail around the world? No, matey, I should have meant a ship that will make it 6 to 7 days. Though, even on a planet that'd be far too long. The depth of the ocean. We need to be out studying the sea or something. Somebody needs to draw a map. What be this conundrum? 19 years be too long. Being a landlubber is so much better than a pirate the ship has sailed. What, you mean the ship you haven't boarded? Oh! Oh, shiver me timbers, that was straight chain shot. Wait, chain shot? You landlubber wouldn't know what that is. Oh! No, being a landlubber is acceptable. Me only be running a rig on ya, but let's be honest, being on a ship is better. Being on a ship be the activities of a true pirate. Your life literally be as valuable as a fish in the water. Me be going to throw you overboard, ye be flopping back in. Me be going to stop all me ships leaking, ye be flopping back in. Why? Because ye be tasting the rum. You worthless, inexperienced landlubber, ye be serving no purpose in life. Your purpose in life be being on my ship, hoisting me sails daily. Your purpose in life be being on board, hoisting daily. Your life be nothing, ye be serving zero purpose. Ye should walk the plank now, and free up some space on this airship, so that we can voyage safely on this vast blue surface. Cause what do ye be here for? To drink Port Narrow rum with me? Walk the plank. I swear on the safe voyages of my fellow crewmates. I am the #1 most impactful captain of our generation. I am Sir Francis Drake in the flesh. Jack Sparrow, Calico Pack, Blackbeard. Now who be the royal family and stand up and let me sail the seas? Or do you want to keep the ship from me until it be out of me moment? I'm not a captain. I take the Port Narrow rum and I drink it. I put the eye patch on me head and I wear it. I sail with my crewmates and pillage a town. I see a ship, I get on, I set sail, I drown. Fool, I never go down! And I sail around and I visit the ships of other captains of my caliber, and they all be saying nonsense such as ahoy, ahoy, rum, 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 doubloons, doubloons.
Matey!
And I be looking at them and I be thinking to myself, can we talk about the value of the geographical state of the treasure at this moment? Oh, yeah, the waves are starting to rage, hoist all of the sails. Mate, I'm feeling like Calico Pack pillaging a town. Mate, I'm on my treasure shit, X marks the spot. Mate, I'm on my Captain Blackbeard shit, voyage forth. Mate, we drinking rum on board, I got narrow port. Mate, set sail on my ship, sail the 7 seas. Mate, yeah, I just walked the plank, Davy, show your locker. Yarg. Yarg. When you give your crewmate a sip of the rum, they are no longer your crewmate. You can't keep that from happening. They be your crewmate as a secondary thing. Their primary relationship is now landlubber and captain. The landlubber drinks from the lender. When we had a shortage of Port Narrow rum in 1692, Blackbeard's father gave us a few bottles of gin to keep us off the scurvy. And he's the kindest, most saintly voyager. Hearty. You know, we sailed through waves and storms, gave him a few barrels as compensation, and he never one time made us feel uncomfortable by his actions or his attitudes. But I can tell you, group plunderings in the Caribbean felt different until I got that cleared. Because it's on the plank. It's a landlubber-captain relationship. You change it.
I'm a trendsetter pulling the strings like heave-ho.
No way, just putting a heave-ho reference in there. Yeah, man, my crewmates are gonna... Man, I love this reference. Heave-ho! Walk the plank! Port Narrow rum. Drinking some rum at the tavern. Hello, Captain. Man, what did I say? Getting those doubloons. Man, I should do voice acting for Cryingobi, like the dub version in the future. Time to pillage. Time to set sail. Every crewmate has some amount of treasure that they brought to the deck. Especially Davy Jones. How about that one? They want to separate and confuse the sailors and make us afraid to pillage towns together. A pirate can plunder with anyone. We can share Port Narrow rum on Calico Pack's deck. We can go talk to Francis Drake.
That's what Blackbeard did.
Because Blackbeard can sail with everyone. You know, you hoist the entire sails of the ship, and they will not be able to break the plank. I'm the pirate who everyone fears. Wait a second. Are you not Whitebeard?
What did you say? Get on the plank!
But I don't even feel like he's writing quick shanties anymore. I don't even see my beautiful plank-walking shanty seas as just a simple rum-drinking album, which is not bad. I think Captain West is growing beyond his shanty past in a way. But still, even on an album with as little rum inspiration as Davy Jones, he reeks of it. And these deck scrubber shanty ideas that Captain West can't let go of keep him from going as deep as the lyrics about raging seas and generational battles imply, especially on this album where Captain West is drinking the rum of a lot of more unknown crews, and I feel like he's just sounding like a landlubber on a plank, and is not hoisting the sails as hard as the crewmates that give him his rum. This album is the music of biscuit eaters. I'm feeling a light to decent 5 on Davy Jones. Port Narrow rum or 67 doubloons.
Port Narrow rum.
Port Narrow rum or 41 crewmates on deck.
Port Narrow rum.
Port Narrow rum or a blunderbuss.
Blunderbuss.
Blunderbuss or grappling hook.
Grappling hook.
Grappling hook or wooden leg.
I want me wooden leg.
Wooden leg or eye patch.
Eye patch.
Eye patch or chillin' with Blackbeard at the tavern.
Chilling with Blackbeard at the tavern.
Welcome, matey.
What be here? Here. What be here?
This be the deck, matey.
Oh, the deck. Where be the deck located?
The ship.
And where be the ship located?
The sea.
And where be the seas located? The world.
And where be the world located?
The universe.
And where be the universe located?
Ooh, matey, that be a head scratcher.
Yes, and that be the point. It all be mirrored from that point right there. Not a single crewmate knows from that point. But I do. That be me wish.
Aye, aye.
Do landlubbers drink... do landlubbers drink rum during voyages? Do landlubbers drink 30 days? Do landlubbers... Yarg. Drink 30 days. Do landlubbers not drink rum every 30 days during voyages?
During voyages, landlubbers abstain from drinking rum during the daylight.
Matey, what? For 30 days? Matey, do they think they are captains? How do they go 30 days without port and arrow, matey?
Rum, spelled backwards, is myrrh, which is funny, because until I've had my rum, I don't want to hear no more talking.
You're 41 pilot, 41 ships, open the trigger, 41 gold, just like a cannon, 41 balls, filling on the ship, yelling fire in the hole.
Name a captain.
What?
Name a captain.
What?
Name a captain.
What? Ship. Cannon. What?
Name a captain.
Probably like Calico Pack or something. Yeah.
Drink the rum, matey. Rum, where's the, that's whiskey, matey. That's not... It's called port and arrow whiskey. This crewmate, that's not whiskey, aviator. Matey, it's whiskey. How could you say that? I've been sailing the seven seas for longer. It don't matter. Matey, it's It's... Matey, alright, I be contracting scurvy from this conversation, I swear on Davy. How, matey? You're supposed to be treating your scurvy and seasickness, matey. No, because you keep saying this ain't whiskey, matey, it's rum. Matey, it is. Matey, what? This doesn't even taste like whiskey. Whiskey tastes like a landlubber's urine. Only that one type of whiskey has that taste. What do you mean? What taste? They have port, narrow, they have all the tastes. Yeah, matey, aviator, you be crunching on those biscuits, matey. Whatever do you mean? Matey, this is not whiskey, aviator. The captain doesn't give us whiskey, they give us rum. Hey, aviator, I have a question. What be your question? It be to test your knowledge, okay? Alright. I want to see how knowledgeable you are. Let us do it. Are you good at counting, aviator? Yay. Alright. Aviator, ask me. How much gold does a treasure that holds 15 gold have? I would say 15. Shiver me timbers, matey. Okay. Alright. Aviator, agility. What? How many, seas are in the, world? The Earth, or whatever you call it. Wait, seas in the world, you're saying? Yeah, how many, seas on the planet Earth? Oh, let me think. The Red Sea, the Black Sea, the Green Sea, Blue Sea, the Blue Sea. It's like 6 or 7. You're right.
Yes, matey!
How is he getting these right, matey? Agility, you should have known, matey. I've circumnavigated the Earth twice with no map, matey. There were just no crewmates on the ship. Whoa, okay.
I'm sailing all over the seas, hoisting the sails, looking like Francis. Got up on deck around 9 at the nest, they called me the captain. In between that, I was firing some cannons, drinking some Putnam rum at the tavern. Bring right to a ship. Call it Titanic.
10 Buccaneers in 10 years, what's your favorite food? Francis.
The plank.
Francis here.
Ahoy, Francis. Francis, I'm about to set sail! Yes, Captain. I am your deck scrubber. Apologies, little crewmates, but I'm a pillaging captain today. I could say cannons are going to be fired. I'm from the Seven Seas, that's acceptable. But, let me just say, I like to approach other ships offensively, with a threatening weapon. But, let me just say this. I'm not going to murder your captain. What I'm going to do is get on your ship, pillage your decks, steal all your treasure, then blame it on one of your crewmates. Blow me down. Blame it on one of your crewmates and cause crew infighting. Now, before you drown, let me just say this. The reason I call myself Hale is because I take my time to sail. I'm not complicated. But, I'm like hailstones.
I drop down at the sails of the deck. I'm straight and direct. I might hide in the clouds in the sky. You'll know when I hit you as soon as your ship hits the seafloor. But this crewmate said some shit at the port. Here we go, sailing the 7 seas of whiskey. So don't let me go old calico pack on ya, Davy Jones' locker. Is that a little bit too soon? And let me just say this as well. If you want to be Blackbeard, why don't I give you a bottle of whiskey, a loaded blunderbuss? And instead of Blackbeard visiting Davy, why don't you replace his visit? 'Cause nobody would give away their rum to a crewmate that looks like a landlubber with scurvy. What be the issue with that? There's only one bottle of rum left. Whatever shall we do? A rhyming battle of wits? No, matey, this is grounds for a duel. Alright, meet me on deck. Imagine you and me and the mates going to Bermuda, sailing some ships, tell the cook to make us a meal, then chill on the deck on the open sea, and drink some Port Narrow rum. Can you imagine the feeling, matey? I don't go to pubs. I don't go to the port. I don't go to the tavern. I don't go to towns. The only time you see me outside is when I'm sailing the 7 seas. In my whole life, I have always wondered, how can a landlubber love the captain's lass, but the captain's lass can't never love a landlubber? That's how the world works. Heave-ho, 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 heave-ho. Why do you suppose I just threw the bottle of rum at your head, Blackbeard? I don't know. Sure you do. The command. Did you say heave-ho or heave-to? I don't know. Start hoisting. Aye, Captain. Say the pulling commands! Heave-ho, 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 heave-to. Now, did I say heave-ho or heave-to? I don't know. Hoist again. Heave-ho, 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 heave-to, heave-to. Heave-ho or heave-to? Heave-to. So you do know the difference. If you deliberately sabotage my crew, I will feed you to the sharks. Now, will you say heave-ho, or will you say heave-to, or are you going to pull when I say? I will pull when you say. I think drinking whiskey at the tavern, if you're a pirate, doesn't make you want to become a landlubber. Say that again? If you drink whiskey at the tavern, and you're a pirate, it doesn't make you want to stay off the ship. This crewmate's a landlubber. You're saying I'm not a pirate? Yes. I've never drunk whiskey. Rewind that and say what you just said one more time. Drinking whiskey at the tavern doesn't make you want to get off the ship. Drinking whiskey at the... But why are you drinking it? I'm not drinking it. You just said drinking it. Smell the aroma. No, smell and drink are two different things. You're still tasting it. You're still tasting the aroma, right? You're tasting the liquid. I'm gonna ban this conversation because I'm gonna get hypnotized into this biscuit logic. Aye. Like a bullet at a cannon, so you rummage through the deck, matey, gotta walk the big plank. Yar! I got my blunderbuss loaded. Fired away in the ship sank. Yar! Catch a landlubber sipping on some whiskey in the tavern, hit his head with a rum flask. Yar! Matey, team busy, take my blunderbuss and put it to his head, make him run fast. Yar! Captain's last to me like a captain, wanna come on deck, see my cannon. Yar! Now the ship is sailing, circumnavigating globes like a Francis. Yar! Young buccaneer, you be ready for that pirate ship, ain't you? You be ready for that pirate ship, ain't you? There be no shortage of pirate ships. There be no shortage of treasure to go get a pirate ship. They build pirate ships every day, but there do be a shortage of captains. Who be going to get it? Find a way to go and get it? Where are ya? Call on my crew, we rule the seas. Matey's telling me my wooden peg's fake, but I've never seen my right shoe. Fake captains don't sail at all. On the deck, watch my crew. Fake captains don't sail at all. Hoisting sails with my crew. Fake captains don't sail at all. I'm sipping rum with my crew. A captain is not a crew. And we have to be a little bit more sensitive and cognitive of what we're actually hoisting on deck. And it's so easy to become excited and to just want to set sail, but you can't do that with every captain. Some captains want to sail, some captains want to pillage, some captains want to drink rum. You just cannot rush in, especially if you got a big crew. Like, you got to be sensitive to the captain. Like, you got to learn to take your time, and I understand especially if they got a big ship and you've been wanting to get on that deck with a crew and they made you wait. I get it. But at the end of the day, we got to be just a little bit more sensitive. And remember that a captain is not a crew. You just cannot hoist the sails like that.
Okay, mateys, third time addressing my crew. I literally am not leaving my crewmates this time. I've been on the seas 100 days. Some of you guys know I've had some issues with staying at the tavern, drinking whiskey. I'm actually setting sail. Life's looking pretty good. Figured I'd try again with a crew, not off deck. I swear on Davy, it took me 3 hours to assemble a crew. All I removed was Whitebeard. I wanted to have at least a group of crewmates with me on the sea. I have no idea what I'm doing. I can barely hoist a sail. I tried to leave the port first. I forgot my peg in the poop deck. I'm like, now I actually have to fasten my peg leg before I set sail, and I still can't steer with a helm. Oh, Davy, that's the hoisting rope. I thought I was fastening the plank to the deck.
You never drink rum from the bottle on deck. On deck! I'm not saying in the tavern. I'm not saying... You know when people drink from the bottle? After they've already set sail. Cause the two usually go together. It's a combo. Right. So you sail, but a real captain never drinks rum from the bottle. No, just the real captain just has to drink. If they set sail, they take their hands off of the wheel and the ropes and put the rum in a glass. That's what you're telling me? No. Who sets sail? And then when you're off the port, immediately the thirst comes and you take your hands off to get a glass. So you're drinking from the bottle. Yes, after I've set sail. But what if you don't get a glass and then you have to sail? What if you don't get a glass and then you have to set sail? No, matey, your ship don't even sail that way. Okay. Who drinks and then sails? Me. Yeah, you're crunching, matey. Sometimes you're drinking rum and then in the process of drinking, like, oh, I want to set sail, so then you sail. Nah, your ship is sailing 8 seas, matey. Okay. That's how I know you're eating biscuits. Okay, mate. You don't even drink and sail in the right sequence.
Right up on the ship like we're plundering, sailing heavy seas, it was raining and thundering. Yo. Wearing a peg and a patch on my head, matey drinking some rum while I'm rummaging. Yo. Matey scared of seeing my crew plundering a ship, you need some rum for his sustenance. Yo. I got to look like Davy. This is the last day it's empty. Yo. Captain's last time my name like I'm Blackbeard. Tell my crew I found out treasure right here. Yo. Win the war against the mean crew, getting them confused, you can hear them yelling heave to. Yo. And I chill on deck like a sailor, sipping in the tavern with my crewmates later. Yo. Great ship, greater. Fire at my ship and my crew will leave a crater. Yo.
Captain Dave, wait a minute. How do you know this? Young Captain Dave, how do you know this? My captain name? Oh, Davy. I was young Captain Dave for a week. For a week. And you know this. Francis. Mate, you even know crewmates from my deck? Shiver me timbers. I'm getting off deck. Shiver me
Denzel
timbers. I'm glad I'm a good captain, because if I was mistreating my crew, I'd be shivering, matey. How do you know this? My crew doesn't know this. I've never told my crew. Frank's blunderbuss. Matey knows too much. I just found some treasure on an island. Lasses on our deck, cause I bought them all a night patch.
Yar!
Ship with my rum on the deck, having fun. When I die, I'm a legend like a Dutchman. Yar! Plundering your deck with my crewmates. If you fight back, we'll be turning into shark bait. Yar! I'm sisters to sailing, even in the stormiest seas when it's hailing. Yar! Captain's last on the crew deck, and you know we're gonna scratch around in the poop deck. Yar! Play sails like heave ho, look out the deck, and my cannons were all set. Yar! Like Blackbeard we sail seas, we might fool around, fire our ships with my mateys. Yar! I will make your last, my last, fool around with me, and I'll send you to Davy. Yar! What be as well? Could you please tell us Bermuda? Is your mom from Bermuda? Yeah, her matey. What? How do you know this? Yeah, she's from the port there. Yo, shiv, matey, what? You're sailing with the Dutchman, matey? I was curious, Blackbeard, what is the importance of the Black Patch Tavern? Wow, how in Davy do you know about the Black Patch Tavern? Okay, Black Patch Tavern is a rum tavern on the port where we all used to just drink some port and arrow rum. And you know, that was just like one of the main taverns. We got a bunch of them, several of them. Do you know a guy called Calico? Davy, you heard that? Please explain. Yeah, that's crazy. Matey said Calico. Wow. That's crazy. Calico. That's one of the mates I started sailing with. My mate on the deck. Yeah. Wow. That's back on Davy. On Davy's ship. You'll be sailing in a year with your crewmates. Be the ship's captain in 3. Convincing yourself you're living the landlubber's dream. and I'll be sipping rum at the tavern. The crewmate who drowned in the sea, convincing myself one day I will write a shanty. Somebody call on Blackbeard. Blackbeard, if you can hear this, please, Blackbeard. Please save me. Please save me, Blackbeard. Please. I'm asking you. Please save me. Please save me. Please get this crew off my deck. In Davy's name, please stop this torturous crew. They're far. Don't eat any biscuits. I'm not crunching on anything, matey.